Hey everybody, we are back with another review, and today we're going to be checking out the mini toolbox from Kobalt in the camo colorway. So without further ado, let's hop right into this review and let's check out an ultimate EDC little pack out box from Kobalt. Now, a lot of people have already reviewed these mini Kobalt toolboxes, using them for EDC purposes. A lot of people bounce around to different brands, Pitt. Some people doing the Harbor Freight US General one. People arguing this back and forth, bearings versus no bearings, 90-degree piano hinge. At the end of the day, if you like the box and it stores your stuff, that's all that matters. So let's check this one out. Straight out the gate, this one has a really nice enamel paint on it. It's not a vinyl decal or anything like that. You can see this HD quality print pattern for the mossy oak breakup, I believe is what it is. And as you can see here, it actually has a nice little, you see it's raised where a lot of the paint, the enamel paint is. Now the inside of this box is going to be a really nice green. I'll show you what's going on the inside. Let's check out the front here. As you can see, it says Kobalt on the front. That's the color of the inside, that nice army green, olive drab green, I guess you could say. It's got a nice aluminum little gripper here that is painted, or it's black aluminum, I guess you could say. Real nice, real nice. You're familiar with the Kobalt mini toolbox, I'm 100% sure. I'll talk about a couple upgrades I did to this before we start getting into it. I put 4 rubber feet on the bottom, and I put 2 rubber feet here on the lid so I could drop it. It doesn't make such a noise. And I also put some draw liners in here. So we're going to check it out, see what I put in here, see what some of my EDC items are that I keep around. And yeah, then I'll get your feedback down in the comments. So let's do this. We're going to go bottom up from this because I got more of the smaller stuff in the top, and we'll kind of check out what I got. So in the larger drawer down here, I'll pull the items out and I'll kind of tell you what they are because it's EDC, right? So straight out the gate, we got some wired DeWalt earbuds. You know, definitely, I use those all the time, especially when I'm doing yard work. We got the cold steel boot knife. Now this is the Peacemaker. If you're familiar with the cold steel line, this Peacemaker is a really nice boot knife. And again, it just clips right into your boot. So if I'm ready to wear my long boots, I'll carry my boot knife, faux show. We got my DeWalt magnet battery power pack. This magnetizes this with the yellow ring to the back of my phone and allows me to get power whenever I'm on the go. So really cool on that. Then we have my EDC pouch. It's my Viperade. Now this has everything packed in it already. You've seen me actually take this apart and break this down with everything that I got in here, all my actual EDC tools that I carry with me every day in my pouch. But I also have some spots out here in the front that I do like to add certain things that I don't always carry with me every single time. I always have my field notebook from Right in the Rain. And yeah, I love the Viperade pouches. So if you want to see what's in here, I do have a video. You can search that out. Just look for my EDC loadout in my video catalog, and you'll be able to see everything I have in here. I take it all out. Now, you can see I put a little draw liner in there. It's got this nice little tortoiseshell pattern. And again, I love the way that it does fit. I mean, it fits my EDC stuff. A lot of people were really ragging on it. I don't know why, because it's a nice little toolbox. It's a nice little mini toolbox. And then yeah, you put your little boot knife in there, and you close that up. You get that in there, tucked in there, your little earbuds, and that's your drawer. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, yeah, the bearings help it so you could pull it out a lot easier. Even I said that, because when you go to pull from the left, see how it kind of snags? You pull from the right, it does snag as well. But when you pull in the center of the Kobalt drawer, it does come out very nice. So I will give it, like, you know, the US General does have that nice 90-degree piano hinge. Yes. The bearing drawers, yes. The bearings are definitely a game changer for a lot of people when they're going to purchase something, especially when it's a lower price. And then speaking of the lower price, this was, I think, $5 more than the $20 normal box because you're paying for that mossy oak brandage right there. So you got to pay for that licensing fee. So now I got the smaller drawer here. Let's see what we got in there. So we got a Right in the Rain universal notebook, a field notebook. We have a really bright, what is this, this is like class 3 laser or something. This one's actually pretty bright. It goes really far. Do not shine it in the sky if you have one of those. I have an extra Viperade EDC pouch. This is unloaded. Just an extra one for me. I got a Gerber money clip, which is also a nice little hidden knife, which is cool. I like that. I use that actually a lot. And then I got the world's smallest EDC. And if you know what this is, you've seen me take this whole kit apart. If you want to see that, just look up in my catalog, world's smallest EDC kit, and that's this. And you'll see every single item that I packed in there. And then again, we got the little draw liner. You know, I didn't do it 100% to the specs. I just did it in a square pattern. I think they're like 10 and 3/4, 10 and 3/4 by 5 and 3/4. So I just did 10 by 5. Which is fine with me, you know what I mean? I'm not really that picky. But as you can see, yeah, it loads up real nice. You can slide your stuff in the drawers, and then it closes up awesome. I know a lot of people complaining about it. I don't know why. I don't know why. It doesn't have all the features and perks of other ones, but doesn't mean this one's bad. So let's check out what we got on the top. Again, the lid, real nice green on that inner sole. I love that. I really like that green. They did a good job with that. So let's see some of the stuff that I have in here. Obviously, there's going to be duplicate stuff in here, multiple pens, you know, stuff like that, multiple knives. But these are the ones I like to grab. Sometimes I want to grab my CRKT, my Cricut. Sometimes I want to grab the bone knife. Sometimes I want to grab something different. You know what I'm saying? It's always a little bit different. So this is what I put in mine. So straight out the gate, I did put this little tool tray in. Now this is what is this? Hyper Tough. This is a little Hyper Tough square parts tray, and it fits perfect right there. And the clearance for the lid is great as long as you do a little offset so you don't catch this lip on this lip. But it fits perfectly with the clearance, and it magnetizes, so you don't have to worry about it sliding all around in here either. And in here, I got like a 6-sided dice, 20-sided dice, little miniature EDC dice. I got a 1-ounce copper coin. I got a little giblet of sapphire to sapphire crystal. We got some flint here. I got my DeWalt iPhone, which is the lightning to aux adapter. It's got that 90-degree bend so you don't break your cord. That's something I just like to keep in here. It's a little small thing, so I throw it in my parts tray because it's something I don't want to get lost. Plus, it magnetizes, the little lightning port magnetizes to the tray, so again, I don't have to worry about that flying all over the place. I got my Exotac, my lighter leash. I put this little leash on my Exotac, so if you got one of these and you don't want to lose your lid, get yourself some bank line, some tarred bank line, and get yourself a little leash for it, of course. So what else do we got in here? We got some gallium. You all know what that's for. We got a nice little dice game here. Sometimes I like to bring stuff on there. Sometimes it keeps you busy fiddling with the dice or throwing the dice down. We got some bits. We got some Klein bits here. We got Phillips number 1, number 2, 3/16 flathead, and a 1/4-inch flathead, plus a 1/4-inch socket adapter for my Klein Mini EDC little ratchet. So I love this thing. This thing is absolutely awesome. It's got a nice 1/4-inch drive right there, which allows you to put 1 to 2-inch bits in there. I usually don't put 2-inch ones. I usually rock 1 in this, just because I don't really like, you know, that long. I'm looking for something stubby. That's the reason why I got it. So packing this and this together is really nice as well. So speaking of this row, let's start at the top here. We got a CRKT, the Cricut. This is the M16. So really nice. I got no serrated edge, double on that, which is really nice. I like that knife. That's a good knife. Bone knife. It's got the Damascus blade. Klein's, we just checked that out. I got the mini Streamlight. This is the micro stream. Then I got another Streamlight over here. We got a Write in the Rain, just a regular pen. Write in the Rain, pencil, mechanical pencil. We got the Streamlight stylus. I love this sidebar right here. Love that. It's got a magnet on the end. This is really great for magnetizing to metal and also giving you a really nice bright light. Again, I love these Streamlights. They're really nice because they all charge via, you know, micro USB. Then we got the Gerber. This is the tactical pen. Sometimes I like to bring my tactical pen with me. Sometimes you can take it certain places, sometimes you can't. We got a nice little mini pocket bone knife. Sometimes I like to take a little bone knife with me to do picking. I got a Vogel cut crystal right here. Sometimes I like to keep this in my hand, and sometimes I like to just fiddle with it. Same thing goes with this rough cut garnet. Sometimes I like to fiddle with the crystals. They're polished. It feels nice sometimes in your hand. Some people have like polishing stones or worry stones or whatever. Sometimes it's nice to just have something like that in your pocket just to rub on. And then I have 2 smaller pens here from Write in the Rain, or I should say 1 from Write in the Rain, which is this little micro one. And then we got the Coleco fountain pen. So yeah, That's everything I have in my little EDC. Obviously, I'm switching stuff out, taking stuff out, always adding to this. You know, you always have these force multipliers where you got different types and different size lights, different size pens, different types of pens, different types of writing instruments. And sometimes you just want to go through all of your EDC and just kind of pick out everything that you want to load. Like it's your loadout, basically. I mean, it's like your Call of Duty loadout. Let's just say that, because that's basically what it is. You're going up to your box, you're picking out your loadout, you're loading out everything you're going to need for the day, and then you're taking all your stuff with you on the go, and it's all going to keep you really, really handy with all the stuff that you're going to need with you. So I like having this stuff like this organized in this little box. Now, they haven't released the bottom for this yet. They have the 3-drawer bottom for all these Kobalts. You can get it matching colored or not. I could have got a matching or a non-matching color and could have had one, but I decided not to. I'm going to wait to see if they drop a 3-drawer bottom for the Kobalt Mini Toolbox next year. Again, this was something that they didn't have last year. This year they have this one. They got like a pink camo one. They got all kinds of different colors of pink. They had multiple shades of pink, which was very interesting because they had more shades of pink than they had any other thing in there. Maybe because a lot of these toolboxes women are using for crafting. I'm not really sure. Hobby stuff, not too sure. But I know for me personally, this camo one works really good for my EDC. So yeah, check it out. Let me know down in the comments below. What do you think of the camo Kobalt Mini Toolbox? I know everyone's going to poop on it because the US General is out there, but again, solid toolbox, EDC-wise. It looks really sharp for display item with that camo colorway. The green's really nice and subtle. Doesn't look like a traditional toolbox. I'm not using it as one, so I kind of don't want it to look like a traditional toolbox personally. Why don't you let me know down in the comments below what you think of this camo toolbox from Kobalt? What would you put in this toolbox? What would you have in here for your EDC kit? Let me know how you'd outfit this thing. And also let me know down in the comments below what do you think of some of the modifications I did with the little bumpers and liners. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want more content like this, subscribe for more, because I do reviews every single day.